clouds. It's very, very ominous. It's beautiful. Look at those clouds, man. These gorgeous clouds. It's like raining, hailing all day long. Anyway, I decided to continue. I know like the last ones weren't like, the greatest. Gotta move this cat. I started this live, but I doubt anyone watches it anyway. How do I make it like normal? There you go. Normal, live in. It's not gonna be a long one. Just gonna summarize the episodes 5 to 9. Okay, I made notes. Okay? So, here they are. Okay, so right off the bat, we're introduced to Nicole, right? And she's meeting up with Benaya. And, okay, so I have a theory that Benaya's family is a little bit HSP. So they're hypersensitive, very sensitive type of people because they're very, like, empathetic and they're very, like, you could tell they're emotional people. They don't really hold, like, everything back. So, Benaya and Nicole. So, in my first live, I predicted that they are each other's, like, puzzle piece because they're very cute together and they complement each other very well. They come from kind of two different backgrounds, but I think that he's the key to her, like, to broaden her, horizons. Okay? Alright, so I find her, like, to be really down to earth. Her response regarding what Sam was doing, okay? And she's focusing on real shit, okay? She doesn't want to mess with Sam and his BS, okay? So she's real. She's trying to be real, okay? And she doesn't care about all this, like, random crap that, the thing about Sam is, like, I wrote down, Sam continues to blab like a Yanta. Like, for real, that guy, I bet he doesn't keep anything to himself. Like, before I said maybe it's the way that he was edited. I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was edited in such a way where he seemed, like, really needy and really, like, really, like, too much, right? And I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they just edited it that way. But coming into this recent batch of episodes, he really did come off as somebody who just, like, well, here it is. Here's the proof. Here it is. He doesn't want to be a gentleman about it. He's a little bit of a shit talker and a shit disturber. At least that's how he comes off. Like a Yanta. Okay? So, right off the bat, okay? Another thing that happens in the first couple episodes is Ollie. Ollie he's a confusing fella, okay? Because he makes the whole thing seem like a roller coaster. And he blames it on the cameras and the social pressures that are around him. And he keeps on, it feels like something that he talks, it feels like he just keeps digging his own grave, like, even deeper and deeper and deeper, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel bad for Demi because she's trying to be real and she's trying to put herself into the experiment fully, and he is just being a little standoffish. But it could be just because he's not, maybe it's true. Maybe all these cameras and social pressures are causing this roller coaster for him, the roller coaster of emotions. So maybe that's what it is. The next couple I have is, we'll get to Jasmine's mom. Steven and Sabrina, they're awesome, wholesome. We're all rooting for him, right? Am I right? We're all rooting for him. He's a good-looking guy. She's a good-looking girl. And together, I mean, she reminds me of my friend. She reminds me of a friend of mine. And a friend of mine, she's so kind and so, like, so you know, heart, like really good heart. And so when I look at Sabrina, I'm like, oh, she's just beautiful. And her mom and her sisters, of course, are skeptical, but we'll see where that leads. I hope they do end up together. Maybe they're editing it in such a way where we won't see it coming, you know what I'm saying? But so far so good. I'm rooting for them. They are our Lauren and that very first season of Love is Blind couple. Okay, now the people, oh yeah, okay, so Tom and Maria, that's an interesting couple. So Maria talks about having a provider. She wants a provider in the family, and she's a makeup artist, okay? And this guy Tom, he feels that her salary isn't enough or something like that, or he said something along the lines of like, it matters to him, you know, to be a little bit materialistic, whereby she says, well, that's not what this is all about. You know, in reality, when two couples get together, it doesn't matter what they do for a living. They're supposed to support each other, and whatever comes, like you know, recognitions and certain goals that they achieve, they just support one another and they love each other for it. And then, you know, they're happy for one another and they want to help one another, right? They help each other succeed. You know, like for example, Jeff Bezos, his company, he wasn't the only one who was building his company. His wife was just as much in it as he was, right? The whole book part, like I think Amazon started off as a book company selling books, and his wife was big on that. That was her kind of like bookstore idea or whatnot, and then evolved in what it is now, what it is today. But yeah, they work together as a team, and that's what's supposed to be like. If I have my partner by my side, I'm not gonna expect or depend on them financially. I am gonna support them and they support me. And you know, when shit hits the fan, of course, like it's nice to help your partner out. That shouldn't be an ask. That should be, you know, kind of implied. But in any case, I think Tom and Maria are now, they're still in my like EP list. I don't know if they're gonna make it. So from the beginning I said Steven and Sabrina are gonna make it, Benai and Nicole are gonna make it. I think I had Freddie and Kat, but with this new batch of episodes, we see Kat's true like insecurities come up, okay? And we are sad for Freddie, because Freddie is such a nice, whoa, look at that airplane. It's like striped. Is that army? Could be an army one. Anyways, yeah, I'm at the airport. Anyway, so yeah, so Kat was a little mean, you know. And maybe it's because of how she grew up. I don't know. She kind of started looking like a little too egoistic, you know, like it's her ego that's getting her in the way, that's getting in the way for her. And yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't say she's a narcissist, but she's a little, she's testing Freddie too much, too hard. I've seen this kind of relationship where the woman would test the man in that manner, like anything he does is wrong. And like we all feel bad for Freddie because he has to like filter himself now and pretend to be like, you should be with someone who makes you feel like you're you, not you have to change for them or something like that, you know. So yeah, so that relationship's doomed. But he's such a cute funeral director, and he's so soft, like he's good-hearted. He's got like a brother who is so you know, looks like he's so sweet, and he just gives love and hugs, and my God, his family's so nice. And Catherine's family is nice too. I'm not saying that they're not nice. I'm just saying that Freddie has such a big heart versus Catherine. She, maybe because she was an only child, I don't know. Yeah, we all feel bad for how she's treating Freddie. You know, a good guy, a good-looking guy like that, who's so soft, nice, and kind. She, like, come on, man. You should be that rough on them. Yeah.
Hello, you good?
Yeah, yeah.
You get to a phone here on the 27
Okay, I'll use that tomorrow. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sorry about that. Anyway, so now we're getting to the crazy one, which is Jasmine's mom. Okay, so Jasmine's mom, she loves her daughter. That's where I wrote. She loves her daughter very much. Obviously, she wants the best for her daughter. She said it a couple times, and I felt that. Her mom's very sincere. Um, she's afraid to lose her daughter to either heartbreak or poverty. um, and that comment where the education background, right? She goes, sometimes it's difficult to communicate with an uneducated person. I think that's what she said. Uh, and I don't think she actually means it. I think she's just being overprotective, and she's just trying to sway her daughter. Of course, she has no boundaries, but I do think she loves her daughter. Obviously, she wants the best for her daughter. Um, and that music video that Jasmine held that music video up to Bobby like he did some criminal shit. But anyway, that's hilarious. You guys can comment, say whatever you like on this video. If you have anything else to add to the summary of Love is Blind UK version. My favorite joke was when Steven came out in the Speedo and Sabrina asked him, do you have more, or is that just the only one? And he goes, well, let's not spoil the surprise. And she said, okay, so there's one for every day. Like, it's just so funny. I love that couple. They got banter. They're so funny. Like, that's the English version of banter, I think, right? Anyways, so to sum up, these are my thoughts on the show. I'm enjoying it. So far I only see two couples making it and saying I do, which is Steven and Sabrina, and Nicole, and Benaya. Benaya obviously loves Nicole so much, and he also doesn't want to put up with any of that shit. Nicole doesn't want to put up with any of that shit, and I think they complement each other very well. All right, man. Thanks for checking in on me, checking out my live. Another plane right here. Just, oh no! Ah, I missed it. Yeah, they come and go. Look at that sky, man. And that bug over there. Oh, that's creepy. Right on. So, alright, so yeah, comments, like, subscribe, I don't know. Check out my music videos. Just like Bobby, I got my own music videos. And yeah, until next time. Au revoir.